846. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. George Floyd, father of 5, gentle giant, star high school athlete, proud, black, suspicious $20 bill. Cuffed, beaten, face down, knee to the neck. His girlfriend, Courtney Ross, said of him, he believed everyone in this world should get a chance. There is no throwaway people. They say in the end, the story of your life will replay in your mind. But he is just the latest of endings without stories told, of lives replaying without mattering, a life of struggle to matter. Oh, not again. It is replaying. It is replaying. It has already begun. 300,000 years ago, out of Africa, elegant social hominids, advanced culture, the capacity to adapt, Homo sapiens, and they were black, spread over the globe, evolved into many shapes and sizes and tints, tan proclivities. Tens of thousands of years of this was so, but one color decided to claim the shared world and call itself a race. Dutch ship brings 20 Africans to Jamestown, 1619. Next 200 years, over 7 million would follow. Not a willful migration out of Africa, but an imposed immigration, a pillage of the family tree. Nat Turner's Revolt, 1831. Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad, 1831. Dred Scott Case, 1857. John Brown's Raid, 1859. Lincoln, the Great Emancipator. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Civil War, 618,222 perished. The 13th Amendment, the criminal loophole, except as a punishment for crime, creates the first prison boom to return blacks into slaves for the pettiest of infractions. Birth of a Nation, 1950. The most popular film of its time. Black males are heathen rapists. Only the KKK can save us. So Klan terrorism is unleashed. Thousands murdered as the presumed heathens. Rosewood burned to the ground. 1923. Black refugees flee the South. Jim Crow. Joe Louis. I hope they're still making women like my mama. She always told me to do the right thing. She always told me to have pride in myself. Brown versus the Board of Education, 1954. Emmett Till, 1955. Pistol whipped. Shot. A heavy cotton gin found round his neck with barbed wire thrown in the Tallahatchie River. Of course he was innocent. 14 years old. Rosa Parks, 1955. Freedom Riders, 1961. Birmingham church bombs, 1963. Sam Cooke. I was born by the river in a little tent. And oh, just like the river, I've been running ever since. MLK, 3-letter abbreviation. We all know he had a dream. I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. Civil Rights Act, 1964. Mississippi Burning, 1964. Selma, 1965. Malcolm X. A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Shot 15 times while giving a speech, 1965. Yes, it took 15 shots to make him fall. Voting Rights Act, 1965. Qualified immunity, 1967. Cops can't be sued if they acted in good faith or couldn't know any better. Motel, Memphis, a coward's rifle waiting, 1968. MLK did not get there. The Southern Strategy, black and brown welfare state propaganda, lazy, good-for-nothing moochers meme, 1970, war on crimes and drugs, Muhammad Ali, don't count the days, make the days count, crackdown, cocaine forgiveness, super predators of black teenagers, the Central Park rapists were innocent, Los Angeles riots, 1992, Rodney King, why can't we all get along? Mandatory minimums, 3 strikes you're out, broken windows, stop and frisk, militarization of the police forces, 1994, stand your ground laws, Barack Obama, 2008, eloquence and class, be the change. Trayvon Martin, February 2012, guilty of a hoodie while being black. Black lives matter. Michael Brown, Ferguson, Missouri, 2014, 357,000 prisoners in 1970, 2.3 million today. 40% are black males. You're black, you're criminal. It's fucking exhausting. Let me catch my breath. What's that, George? You can't breathe? You can't breathe? 16 times, I can't breathe. Mama! So his color is his confession. disregard his compliance. He is presumed guilty because, in fact, they, the securers of safety and law, are the guilty. They must hand out justice before it is handed out to them. They are the perps, doubling down their dominance. They are terrified of that haunting truth, that pending, retributive gavel crash, that even the heaven they perceive, preserve, and enforce here may exclude them the heaven hereafter. That even Christ, the ultimate Redeemer, will say no. The dark-skinned Christ that he was will say no. Who they pray to every night to not let revenge have its day. Keep me safe, Lord, even at the expense of others' safety. Like God is about you all, not all. They will send prayers and thoughts to those shot in their homes, sleeping, or in their cars with their loved ones, watching, begging this not to happen. They will look the other way, get on with their privileged lives, and so very gently place their blind knees to the back of that black collective neck, already handcuffed, already prostrate on the ground, already conscious of their preordained injustice, already calling to someone above to intervene, because every spectator, young, old, white, or not, is finally begging for this to please stop. As they too look up, please. We look with George heavenward, eyes not glaring with privilege, lips not demeaning, but instead laying down their fear, their drawn weapons, their cruel and unusual justice, the you versus me, the us versus them, taking a knee in peace. For we are but one race, racing against time. Our closing window for redemption. Time is fucking running out. Love will stop beating. Hope will stop breathing. Check his pulse. Check his pulse. Get off of his neck. No, not anymore. From this moment forward, we will face the injustice straight on, even risking our lives at those guilty hands. It is time for us to live their black lives, their lives for 401 years, to risk the same knees and cuffs and rubber bullets or real bullets or tear gas or tears. It is time. Plot, plan, strategize, organize, mobilize, and even lose our white lives, our many-colored lives. Maybe not now, maybe in a few weeks, for this is a time of disease, of a lockdown that cannot keep justice locked down anymore. For this needs to be taken viral in life and death. We are his, we are her, sisters and brothers in arms. Peaceful, loving arms. Who did he call for? Resigned to his fate? She, already gone there, waiting with her peaceful, loving arms. Before we ever saw our own reflection or could even recognize it and know of such things as black, white, brown, yellow, or red, there fixed upon her mesmerized eyes, her lips forever smiling, whispering tones I can understand even if I can't, she is disbelieving my beauty. No matter my misshapen head squeezed out, my patchy scalp, my plump clumsiness, my androgynous face, for I am her hope manifest. I am of infinite value and promise. I am her dream come true, projected decades ahead. I am not a color. I am not a gender. I am not a so-called persuasion. I am not right or left or in between anything. I am a righteous, perfect thing, not yet of any righteous imperfections, waiting to make her proud, waiting to earn this boundless love showering down on me. We are connected, eyes fixed on eyes, reflecting our love, our rising radiance, breaking the darkest darkness. Glorious. Hallelujah. Let me be that light. Let us be that light. For you, Mother, for you, Father. I know you are there too, by her side. Eyes radiant, awash, waiting your desperate turn. But perhaps like never before, it has already begun. May the struggle matter. May black lives matter. 8 minutes, 47 seconds.